uploaded in a while. Well, on this channel. It's been a while. I don't think I've really done a sit down video like this in, I want to say 3 months. I'm not sure, maybe two. A lot has happened. Obviously, school has started for me. Right now, a lot is going on. A lot, yeah, I guess a lot. Hello? Oh. What's going on in my life right now? That I guess just a quick summary of it is school. It's still somewhat school, even if it's something desirable to learn of. There's still going to be those distractions that I guess those will be slightly lessened as time goes by, second year, third year. But for right now, that it's still there. Right now, though, I think I'm over my ex. I think I'm over person that I loved before. I guess that love that is left is out of wanting them to do well in life and wanting them to be successful, just like how they told me they'd be. I've deleted pictures, although there will probably still be fragments on my phone. I don't think that's I think that's inevitable. I'm not trying to deny their existence or how much how big of an impact they had in my life, because they did. We had shared interests. I think she's directed her first movie. She's out of the province now, and I guess in a way it's settling. It's settling. It makes me calm that she's finally getting to do all that stuff. I don't want that to particularly beat me up because of how much progress she's had, but I guess it kind of is a little bit, which is okay. What's important is I'm accepting it right now. I still check her Twitter regularly, trying to get it off my habits, my daily habits. Oh, I'm not wearing my watch. Where's my watch? Okay, I can't find it. Yeah, I think I'm over her. I guess I've been like processing that for a week. Yeah. Right now we're in development, or very early development of a film for our finals in school. For first semester finals, we're gonna make a short film. Not that short film, maybe around 50 minutes. Ideas and picking the right film is still in process. We have plenty of great ideas, but only one's really caught my attention, and that's 100. My friend wrote it. I think that it's going to turn into one of the greatest films that a beginner filmmaker could make. With my section backing it, giving me the reins to be director, I just need their trust, and I think we'll be okay. Right now, I'm in one of the darkest states that I've ever been in. It's not because of depression or, um, you know, particularly anything bad in a general sense in society standards, but it's the war in my mind is ongoing, and no one's really coming above. But I'm rooting for the obsession side, obviously. For 2 weeks of my life, I was so focused. 3 weeks of my life, I was so focused on vlogging, and it was just daily routine, man. I did not even I didn't think. I just did, and I need to carry that on with directing and filmmaking and this realignment that's happening. I still do want to vlog. I still want to make YouTube videos. I think that is still one of my art forms that I'd like to tackle because it's still directly correlated to filmmaking, and I am a YouTube filmmaker. That is where I was born. That is where my roots are, and I'm not gonna try to deny that. But I think that being the greatest, one of the greatest filmmakers to ever do it, which is my main goal, also comes with the actual making of movies and these stories that are bigger than me. I guess YouTube is a bit more focused. Vlogs and entertainment videos are much more shorter, and not everyone can really correlate to it. Not as well as movies can, but it's still part of me, and I don't think I'll ever stop. I'm struggling to find the balance right now. I'm creative director of the school. I guess it's gonna be kind of heavy. I don't know if I'm gonna run next year for a back-to-back year. If I were to, I'd still go for creative director. If I lose, or if I decide not to, I think I'll just focus on making films. I think I've got the leadership aspect pretty well rooted down, with obviously still having tweaks. I think I can lead a team to making a film. Well, I think that's going to be tested with this film that we're making. But yeah, it's student leadership is just sort of weird. Even if it's like focused like creative director, it's still involved in the student leadership like type of society that is somewhat toxic. It's toxic in a way. As it grows, it will be toxic. In another way, shape, or form. But yeah, I think I'd just like to make the movies. I just want to be the greatest director that I can be. I want to make the greatest movies that I can make that touches people's hearts. I want to create funny and entertaining videos for people to watch while they eat their food. I just want to create, man. And that's been so deeply rooted in everything that I do, and realizing that even when I was a kid, I had it in me in another way, shape, or form. It's just that before it was a small fire that was lit by match, and as I got older, and right now I don't think I've reached my peak yet. Like, the fire is very much bright. It's very bright compared to what it was 7 years ago or however long. I've always been so connected with making stuff. That's probably why I remember very wholly the times of my childhood where I did create, like making art, drawing, um, making videos, making whatever. It's, yeah. I think it's just a matter of God really putting that big purpose in my heart to chase in this life that is temporary, which is great. It's the greatest blessing that I have materially. The greatest blessing ever is being alive and being able to try. I'm in a state right now, that depressive state that I was talking about. I think that it's realignment from life and from God. I think it's just the universe telling me that I need to think of myself again. Because obviously with school, I've been around a lot of people. I've been, involved with a lot of people. Been talking to a lot of people, all that sort of stuff. That it's like, it's sort of a reminder, like, it's putting me to a place where it wants me to reconnect with my roots and with what pumps blood in my heart. It doesn't want to think of the fire that burns, but the heartbeats that beats, the heart that the pumps that beat my heart. And yeah, I guess it's making me it's connecting me to that. I'm very emotional right now. Last night, I was writing a second testament, a second sort of personality, I guess. And I realized recently how Skirma is the child artist. It's the wild, it's the rowdy artist that is wild and childish, messy, whatever words that I can use. It's that. It's being reckless enough to not care. But with this second document, Marcos or Marcus, Marcos is like, I guess how you say it in a Greek way, old Greek or old Latin or whatever. It's the spine of being. It's the spine of being a man. It's the spine of being a person, and it's the backbone. It is the moral principles that guide me. That doesn't mean that I change between these two, but I think that these two are present in me. I think that even though I'm a rowdy artist when I'm in creation mode, I think I still have that backbone of doing everything full of love and with being real. And when I am a rowdy artist, there is that heart that is inside while the fire burns fast and bright. The heart pumps. Uh, it's still there. It's still there. Skirma's message is much bigger than what I thought it would be, or I thought it was before, of my version of being a flow state great artist. It's the fight. Skirma is the fight for mediocrity in this world. It's the fight of artists that were born in a generation where there's too much distraction. And Skirma's a direct opposite to that. And it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me now. I hope it inspires people. I hope that the Skirma inspires people. And I think it does. I think, at least right now, the people who matter in my life, the people who are in my inner circle are inspired by that, and I guess that's a sign. It's a good sign. What else? I like this girl in my class. Not because of validation or the way she makes me feel, but I like her because she's real. She's authentic. She doesn't seem like she's bounded by what's happening or the societal norms that exist. I just feel like she's so real. She's so she feels like a light that shines bright. And I already told her that I like her, but I've made it very clear that it isn't to chase validation or make her reciprocate what I feel for her. I just wanted her to know that I think that she's a good part of this world. I think that she deals immense positivity and good in the world. And I hope that inspires her to continue doing so. Sorry, Maxine, if you're watching this. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe she feels the same, maybe she doesn't. I don't think I'm directly ready for anything right now. I'm not ready. And I don't want that liking to be a chasing of validation of what I was familiar with. Of having someone around me every day. I think I'm okay alone. I don't think I'm ready for anything. At least for the meantime. I think this arc of pulling me back into solitude, the universe pulling me back into a state of aloneness, is a reminder that I need to think of myself, and I need to love myself more. Yeah, and I think I've realized that now. I think that the obsession still runs deep within me, and it keeps burning, and it does not ever go away. And even though this is a soft video, obsession's usually loud and rowdy. It's still obsession. It's the silent. It's the silent part of obsession that is full of heart, and you need to be reminded of why you love it. Yeah. My birthday's coming up. I am 8 days away, 7 nights away from it. I don't know how to feel. I'm very grateful that I have a great brain that is capable of thinking this deeply. I'm very grateful that there is life that is given to me every day I wake up to try again, to change, to be better than yesterday. And I think being able to pray and to call the Alpha and Omega God is such a blessing, and I think that outweighs every and any birthday gift or material thing that I can receive. It's great. Yeah, and I'm turning 18. Adulthood. I don't think. I hope I don't change. I hope nothing changes. Whatever age I turn into, I hope the heart and the obsession and the passion keeps burning within me, with no signs of ever going out. And as long as I have that, I'll keep being grateful. And as long as I still keep the privilege to live, then I'll be grateful no matter what. Yeah, that's it.